Let's welcome Lionel, Barrere CTO at H5 Network, France. Welcome.
Thank you. So I'll try to explain the work that we have done with Zabbix custom modules to allow Zabbix to enhance the network monitoring application. Okay. So first, I will present our company, what we are doing on network monitoring. This work is based on netflow. So I will explain what is netflow and what are the benefits of netflow. We have a tool, a standalone tool called H5 Flow, that developed by H5. And we have an API that allows us to connect external tools like Zabbix to get data. And then at the end, I will show what we can do into Zabbix using our Zabbix custom modules since version 7 and how to show specific network data into Zabbix. Okay. So our company was founded in 2003 in France, in Paris. And at the beginning, we were providing network monitoring professional services. So we hadn't any tools. In 2008, we began to develop specific monitoring solution. And so we first developed network probes and packet capture tools, and also netflow and S-flow collectors. So we have just some milestone here. In 2011, we have our first 10 gigs appliance network probe. And the first integration with Zabbix was with Zabbix 6 using items in 2021. And this year, we have an integration different using Zabbix modules with Zabbix 7. That's the work I will present here. Just to explain what is netflow, okay? In Zabbix, you are using a lot of SNMP tool, and you are used to have some tools using the SNMP protocol, but we can have more network information when we are using netflow. Netflow is based on active equipment on the network, layer 3 network equipment that are sending tickets to a collector, okay? And tickets are small reports using UDP, and the routers, for example, send tickets to a collector, and the collector will compute the tickets, store information, and can also have a GUI to be able to show statistics, okay? So what we can collect in netflow, we can have the IP endpoint. I don't know if you can read here. The conversation TCP application, UDP application, the VLAN, and also we have information about quality of service like QoS. And the computed metrics in netflow is just about volume. So we have the volume, the bandwidth, and the number of packets. There is no quality in netflow, okay? No latency or this kind of stuff. On the right, you can see the content of a netflow tickets, and you can see information like source address, destination address, the protocol, and at the end, the metrics like bytes or packets. What are the benefits of using netflow? In netflow, you have real-time visibility to track who is communicating, okay, over which protocol. And also, you can identify bottlenecks. You can make capacity planning for a specific application. Like you can analyze not just interface bandwidth, but also application bandwidth. You can also optimize some quality of service, and you can also check if the QoS has a good implementation all over the network. Okay. So I'll present our tool. So we have a tool called H5Flow that is a standalone netflow collector. It's a virtual appliance, and we can have real-time view, and we have our GUI to make forensics, and the dashboard is ready to use in the tool, okay? But we have also, on the tool, an API, standard full REST API, and everything we can do with our dashboard, you can do with our API, okay? So, and we have method to get IP endpoints and metrics for conversation protocol, VLAN, and we can also define some specific objects like your remote sites, your subnets, okay? And in the standalone tool, we have integrated the documentation of the API using Swagger, okay? So now we can speak about Zabbix H5 modules. So the goal is to improve the network monitoring in Zabbix, because Zabbix is using SNMP or this kind of stuff. And the goal is to have the benefits of netflow into Zabbix, okay? But on netflow, we have a lot of data for each network interface. We can have maybe several thousands like items. So the idea here is to have real-time API call from the Zabbix modules to get data directly into our database, to avoid to duplicate the data and to load the Zabbix server. And it also allows to get historical top. For example, if you want the top talkers, the top application over a period, it's possible with these modules, okay? So I will show some example of the modules. For example, here, you can have the top 5 IP modules on a chart, and you can do the same with IP, conversation, TCP application, UDP application, VLAN, or the custom objects like your remote sites, okay? And you can do this type of chart for each network interface. We have the same with Pi, so it's like when I'm talking about modules, it will create new widget into your Zabbix, so you can declare it like widget. So, and we have the same with Pi. And we also have tables. So you can have top conversations, top IP, TCP application, and what I've said, okay? So to configure the modules, you have prerequisites. So to use these modules, you need at least Zabbix 7, okay? You need an H5Flow appliance. You need to install or to copy the modules into the modules directory of Zabbix. You need to enable the modules and to configure our tool as an host of Zabbix to store the authentication to the H5 tool. And after, you just need to add a widget, like you are used to add widgets into your dashboard, and you will get, you select your module, and you will get the data that you want directly for netflow. Okay. So, how to go further? So, we have a booth, so you can come to our booth, and we also have a workshop tomorrow that I will present how to integrate data from our tool into Zabbix. So you will see that maybe we have a 1 hour workshop, and in 1 hour, the goal is to be able to have a netflow dashboard into Zabbix, okay? Also, you can go to our website to have more information and to contact us, okay? So I thank you for the attention.
So we have one question. I think it's very important. Is the solution free and available to everyone? That's the question.
Yeah, it's not free. Well, we are a software company, and our business model is to sell licenses, okay? It's not expensive, but not free.
Okay, got it. Thank you a lot. And we can see tomorrow more at the workshop. Thank you.
Thank you.